Now, folks, there are always stories with these running adventures. There's one that happened last night.
It was very dark and I was in a panic mode. Hey, I don't know. You know, I never ever thought.
So now we have hit the water crossing.
No
This
way.
The morning after,
After a 7-year boycott, I finally gathered the courage to return to the mighty Sani Stagger Marathon. To be honest, I just succumbed to peer pressure. I don't think this is a well thought through decision. This is my Sani Stagger Marathon 2024 story. A story of sheer determination, pain, and a struggle for revenge.
4, 3, 2, 1. Take it away, Sani Stagger Marathon 2024. Have an awesome run, guys. Go left, go left. Yeah, loving the numbers. For all of the first timers, enjoy. For the repeat customers, you know the drill. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you all back here safely later on.
Give it breathtaking views.
You can.
Don't I never took you anywhere, Tandy? Hey! My camera!
They say you should never lose an opportunity to learn. I learned from my last Sani Stagger Marathon where I went with no clue what was going on, what I was going to do. This time around, I came with a plan. As soon as we hit the tarmac, the tarred road, it was time to go into the studio while our makeup was still fresh because there was going to be a lot of huffing and puffing, a lot of breathing through the wounds, a lot of sweating. So we had to go into the studio while the makeup was fresh. And as usual, folks, Andy Fambindeka. There is the crew. Now,
Morning.
yeah.
No Zuba, Freezer, we are running with you in spirit and for you. We miss you. We are here. And the family.
Now, folks, there are always stories with these running adventures. There's one that happened last night. I wanted to record, but I didn't want people to panic. But Marky will tell you what has happened. There you go. Talk to us. We are driving. We hit Harry Smith. We haven't checked the whole collection story. I think about 120 before Marisburg. We decide to check. Where are we collecting and what time?
Here.
Take it over, Marky.
Then we scroll frantically for emails. I don't find mine. Tandy here. She'll step in, find hers, and Agatha finds Gafarai. Then we see Ash. Collections is until 8 p.m. That time it's 7:15. There was no way that we would have made it. Then, you know, Ms. Mikey's connected. She knows people. Then she calls. She sends a message in a group. Guys, who's at Sun? We need collections. And the call starts coming in. And Shemeni, Utami from Inkaman, hooks us up with Sanele. Sanele calls me, says, Maki, I'm here. What do you need? And I send him our race numbers. He says to us, you'll get it in the morning. We say, no, we will drive there. Even if we arrive there at midnight, we will collect. And he collects for all of us. And we can't thank Sanele Nzimande enough.
Yeah.
You know, he waited for us. We arrived at his abode just after 10. And he gives our race numbers. Thank you so much. That is our first part of our epic adventure with this runcation of ours.
Coming up, we will tell you about the car below the I don't know whether it was still yesterday or that was today.
It was today. Yeah. And we will also tell you how we nearly didn't find our abode.
Yes. Yes, there's that too. Now, where's Tan?
It was very dark. And I was in a panic mode. I was very quiet. And we packed aside. And we went through WhatsApp messages. Boom! We found the location. Then we made a U. We made a U-turn. And we found a place. Voila! Farmhouse. Beautiful. Beautiful place.
Yebo. And true to form, what you see is what you get with the Sani Stagger Marathon. It wasn't long before the steep hills started appearing. Get over it, people, it's just a hill. Right, Stats SA, the right table to get information. Give us the stats. How much is the climb to the top? How many meters?
You got the steps.
We haven't done the.
You see now. Their stats are not statistics. Thank you. We really appreciate, guys. We appreciate. I've always wanted to have one of these cars. You see, you can connect your gas bride to the engine and actually do the bride. Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy. See you on the way back.
I can't promise that. Yeah, Chan. Ena aya queen.
No more.
Enjoy, folks. I am going. Catch me if you can. When you run with this lady, you know you are now in the big league. You start running with the fit ones, you know, yes. You are now in the big league.
on the road and then you tell me that.
Nah.
Hi, Bo.
Fox, meet fit Mercy here. She's looking very fit, I must say.
Not that I'm fit, guys. I normally say that.
It's the looks
When
that...
I run, I'm just Mercy or Mercy.
see.
The fitness will
The
see it
fit you
later.
remove.
Because I remove the fit. Otherwise, you good?
I'm good. Enjoying the race?
Uh,
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
This part has some little enjoyment,
Okay.
but trouble is still coming.
Oh no, don't say that.
I'm coming in for the second time. I don't know why, but I felt like, let me come. Hopefully it's for the last time. And hey, I don't know. Whatever happens.
5 more times you'll be telling you, hopefully it's the last time. That's how we roll.
Ne?
I also vowed not to come back, but 6 years later I'm back. So
I don't know, but time will tell.
yeah.
Anyway,
Well, let's see how it goes.
have a good one.
With those good wishes from Fate Mercy, it was time to enjoy the running while it lasted. I decided to capitalize on the overcast skies and the cool weather during those first few kilometers and the tarred road. I knew that once the sun came down, it would be extremely difficult. It was difficult already anyway. Now you can imagine with the sun coming hard on you and burning you. So I thought, let me enjoy while it lasted. So folks, we are just hitting the 13k mark and getting into the border.
You're a legend, my friend. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. He thinks I'm a legend because we haven't got to the halfway. When I start crawling back, he may have to take his words back.
I will swallow mine as well.
How's the race going so far?
It's going good.
I think the weather is perfect. What do you think?
Have a good one, eh?
Yeah, enjoy.
And God bless you, my friend.
Thank you. Same to you.
God blessed.
Thank you.
Just being here.
We are now by the border control area, about to leave South Africa. No passport stamped, no passport required. It's part of the Sani Stagger journey. It's always exciting when you do these border crossings. I think the last one I did during a race was the Zambia, the Botswana-Zambia border at the Kazungula Bridge Marathon. Yes. So it's exciting. Back at the border again. And let's see what they have here. Is the Southern Drakensberg Honorary Officers Group. I'm honored.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Water card?
Yes, there's a breakfast buffet going on here. You have bananas there, banana bread, apples. Fast bar. I'll have one of these. It's been a while since I last had one of these. Thank you very much. I'll have a banana. Thank you very much, folks. Really appreciate it. This is the aid station to be, Southern Drakensberg Honorary Officer. Thank you. I'm impressed. I'll be back for lunch. I don't know if you have noticed, folks, that with that border control place was the end of the tarred road. We are now doing a semi-trail run now. This part tends to be a bit difficult, especially when it rains. So from here, I just need to pay attention, look where I'm stepping, that kind of thing. So now we have hit a water crossing. The water, oops, there you go. I need to pay attention. Eh? Just a bit. As the climbing continued, I constantly had to look behind to remind myself of the difficult terrain I had conquered, and besides, I deserved to enjoy the views. Look at the hill, look at the climb. There is where we are going, right to the top. There, you can see that horn there. There's a car first, white, and then from there, just above that, is a white. It's going to be a slow climb. It's also a slow downhill for all these folks. And I've been rocking them 12 minutes per K walking. Well done, guys. Hello. Even the car is taking a break. That's how bad it is here.
No
This
way.
This walk.
Are you serious?
Guilty as charged. There we go.
Wow,
there you go.
illustration,
How's
man.
it going, man?
Fantastic.
How's the 21 so far?
So far so good. So far so good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I think the good thing with the half is you enjoying the good views all the way.
Yeah, all the way.
Unlike us, we have to turn around
Yeah, come on.
and enjoy the views. What's
Oh,
your plan?
fantastic.
What time are you aiming for?
Just to enjoy this one. Honestly, I watched your video where you said don't do a 42 of your first marathon. This one.
Yeah.
So I haven't done a 42 yet. I thought this was gonna be it, but I didn't.
He listened, you see.
I listened,
He's
yeah.
like, nah, it will be a
Okay.
big mistake doing your first 42 at Sani. You know, you run marathons
Yeah.
and you do the Sani.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah.
And you enjoy. I didn't get your name.
My name's Kalen.
Kaylin.
Yeah,
Thanks,
nice to
Kaylin.
meet you.
Good to see you.
man.
Cheers.
Well done, guys.
Well done, you too.
guys.
Thank you for bringing the roller skate down. Oi, let's go.
I think this part here is supposed to be no man's land.
Yeah.
Because we crossed the border
Yes,
and you can see it's neglected. No one wants to claim or maintain it.
Hey, you're recording your pain.
Yes. Well done, guys. I'm recording your pain, not my pain. Well done, guys. Well done. Well done. Yes. Sure, sure.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Yeah. Look at that. This is what makes you forget the pain. I mean, you don't get this in a city marathon. No. We're still on your couch. Never. No. Never. Folks, this is so rewarding. You get to the top, you look back, and you're like, can't. And what do you mean? Good, good. Musina is very far from home, eh? Yes. He has literally crossed the country. He's more in Lesotho than South Africa because remember, we left South Africa a while ago.
Just about the 3 down runners coming past zero. Copy my thing.
Less than a K to the top. Almost.
How many kilometers still?
Less than a K.
The higher we climbed, the more difficult the breathing got. Let me say, I was breathing through the wound from the 18th kilometer mark up to the top there, the 21.1 kilometer mark or the turnaround point. My breathing was just not normal. I could hear myself breathe heavily, and that was a good indicator that things were getting tough and were not going very well. Can you believe it, folks? 21. Whew. That has been a tough going. 21 has never been that far. Yo. And it's 21. My watch says 3:15. So if I have a better second half, I probably am going to hit 3 hours. So that would mean a 6:15. Now, the last time I was here, I did 6:08. And when I started, I was very bullish. I set my pacing strategy for 5:45. So it hasn't been easy going. My watch says I'm 24 minutes behind the 5:45. We are officially hitting Lesotho. Yes. Let's show you. We will come back for food and drink and all that. For now, let's go to Lesotho. So when I did my first Sani, well done Pirates, I was so out of it, I never took a time to explore. Let's explore a bit. I'm already behind my time. If you remember, we told you that the tarred road ended where the South African authorities maintained and controlled, and then there was a no man's land in between, and there was a gravel road. So just to show you that we were not making it up, I want to show you where the Lesotho tarred road ends. You saw where the South Africa one ends. The Lesotho one ends here. There we go. There is the Lesotho border post. Hot on that. Sure. See, that's the Lesotho side of the border here. And I have to go back this way. So officially, I've hit that Lesotho tarmac there, losing time for my 5:45 thing. So let's just go here and ask the lady for a Kodak moment. There's a lady who's very busy here. So after hitting that tarred road on the Lesotho side, this is the sign that I passed before going to that Lesotho side. I can claim that. Sure. How's it? Good. Sure. Lesotho here. This lady here could charge 5 rand per picture. She would be rich by now. Let's summarize. I am now going down. The watch says 28 minutes behind the target I set, which is 5:45. Very ambitious, but let's see. From here, we switch to there we go. How's it going? Yo,
Glad to make it at 21.
it's been tough going.
How you doing?
We meet again.
Thank you so much. You know, I never ever thought it was gonna be this tough, but it really humbled me. I'm at 21 now. I can see the turnoff is just about over there, but I tell you, this has been a tough race. I'm enjoying it. I'm taking all the pictures as I can, and I'm still saying that cancer must fall. And also, we support those fighting cancer. We admire all those who survived and who are survivors of cancer. And also, we honor those that have departed. And we want to say to those that are giving up, never give up hope. And this is also a prostate cancer awareness month. So we are definitely saying cancer must fall.
Better than this. Well done, folks. So, folks, I have some very concerning news. I saw Maki at the top there, and then I saw Tandy just a few bends around. She's really concerned that she won't make it for the 3:45 cutoff at the top. I just wish her all the strength and power to make it at least to the half by that cutoff, because then I don't think there's any cutoff after that. So let's see how it goes, how she goes. And finally, it was time to return to South Africa after wandering around in no man's land and a very difficult running patch. It was time to get back to the tarred road and increase the pace a bit in a bid to catch up with my time. By this time, I was now only 14 minutes behind. Remember, at the top, I was about 28 minutes, if I recall very well. But I managed to cover some ground. Going down, and I made it a point that I would go at least 30 seconds faster than I had initially planned. And where the road was not too bad, I went for it, boy. I was going at least 2 minutes faster than my targeted pace. Then I had a catch me if you can kind of session with these ladies. I stuck with them and they would pass me and I would pass them, they would pass me and I would pass them. But they had it under control. I was at this stage doing my sort of intervals, going faster and slowly and faster and slower and faster and slower. But they just kept it constant. So that's how they managed to keep passing me. Eventually, they passed me and disappeared, never to be seen again. Despite all the suffering and difficulty that I went through, I must confess, I must say, the last sort of 5 kilometers going down, I enjoyed those ones. It was very good. There I managed to go. I think at some point I was going about 3 minutes faster than my target pace, because when I went up, I had set my watch, or I had set my pacer in such a way that I was going to run a slower second half, because I've tried these negative splits for the longest of times and it never worked. So I had set it in such a way that I was going to run a slower second half. But when I got to the top and it was not too bad, I realized that it was time to recover some time. So I went for it, boy, and I enjoyed those last 5Ks. And eventually, it was time to leave the road and back to the starting grounds. And at that time, I looked at my watch. I was like, okay, from 28 minutes behind my target pace, this 5:45 is not too big to ask, to be honest. And I just carried on. I went for it in that last kilometer.
Oh my God. Beste nummer, Michelle, Nina, Des George, Johan Kuklu, Andy George, Sadora Stava, Chris Malcolm, Vera Fitze, Farah Rosano, Michelle, Maria, Paula Molo, Walland, welcome home. Amari Ratif, Rupert Sapir.
That, folks, was my story from 28 minutes behind schedule at the top, or at the turnaround point, to hitting the 5:45 just outside by a few seconds. And I must say, the distance, even though you always follow the official route distance markers, the distance was slightly long, especially when you look at where the 21 mark was and the turnaround point was. That was not 100 meters, certainly. In the end, I managed to do the 42 kilometers in 5:38 or 5:39 and some change, because I did 43.65. Yes, I know there's a debate about whether my watch is something we could rely on and so forth, but I know other folks that were also complaining about the distance and so forth. I'm not making any excuses, because I'm super happy with my time from 6:08 7 years ago to 5:45. And if I'm to return there, I probably will be aiming at a 5:20. Anything beyond 5:20 would definitely be a failure. Let's rate the race. The organization is always fantastic there. I've only done it once. The second time it was good. The aid stations, or water points as some call them, were well stocked. I got whatever I wanted, and I actually enjoyed the one that was by the border there. It had a breakfast buffet, and I promised that I would see them at lunchtime. When I came back, it was not lunchtime, but I still managed to get something to eat. And folks, this is a race that I would give a 10 out of 10 because it's a tough race for them to ensure that people are constantly supplied with water, coke, and some food going up, and balancing the whole act of the 21 starting from the top and the 42s going up and down. I think it's a massive feat. The field is not as big as some of the city marathons, so maybe that's what makes it manageable. But overall, let's not take anything away from the race organizers. If you're in for a challenge, if you're in for a massive challenge, you want to test your limits, this is one race that I would recommend that you do. There, if you come back alive, you can conquer anything else.
The morning after, the day before, we came, we conquered a whole 42K of Sani Stagger. So if you decide to come and run Sani Stagger, no, you're just going to move. Running is not make sure, because you go up and up to the Drakensberg mountain and you pass the border. From the border to the top, it's about 7 kilometers. Bank about an hour 45 minutes for that 7 kilometers, because you're going to go 10 steps, kind of moving and standing a little bit, but it's absolutely breathtaking. Had fun. I actually had a bus. I can't believe at Sani Stagger I had a bus. Picked up runners and we went to the finish. It was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I had great company. We had a personal chef that took care of us in the name of Mrs. Agatha Rosano. She was amazing. She fed us. If I pick up 10 kilograms, just know it's Agatha. I know this woman can cook. Pains, not really, but the honor of the medal is there as we collect them. And Andifam Bindega and Nozukon Brigitte, this one is for you. We miss you. This is off to the next adventure with 100 before 40 and beyond. We are on the beyond now.
Right now, I don't know how I feel, but I feel so good. Because what? Because I have my medal. From where? From Sani Stagger. Sani Stagger, not everybody can run Sani Stagger, guys. It's very tough. It's tough. It's not for everyone. But yeah, here I am. Here's proof. Yeah!